to Overcomers TV on your favorite app or streaming platform. It's time to overcome.
All right, Daniella, so how did you first learn about Teen Challenge?
I had been going through a kind of a rough time at home, and my mom and my dad were looking for an alternative, kind of like a place for me where I could stay long term. So they had found Teen Challenge, I think, through Facebook or a friend, and we had I actually asked them to send me to a place I knew I needed help, and I knew I needed to go somewhere to have that isolation from the things that I was doing. So my parents found Teen Challenge, and then that's kind of where my journey started.
Very cool. So talk about completing the program and now interning into this direct care position.
So I actually went to Teen Challenge in 2018, graduated December 18th of 2019. I think I learned a lot in Teen Challenge, more than I have ever, in school or any place I've ever been. It's leaving Teen Challenge was hard for me. Going back, I think I still had some doubts about what I wanted to do with my life, and I had lost a lot of people that were unhealthy for me. So I was kind of learning to build healthy relationships. I had fallen back a little bit after I had left, and then I had gotten more involved in my church, more involved with people who were also walking with Christ. I stayed in contact with Miss Deborah, Miss Becky, who was also my aftercare coordinator, and I decided I wanted to intern here. It took us a few months to kind of get that all together, but now I'm here interning, and in a few months I will be a full-time direct care staff member for the New Life House.
Very cool.
Thank you.
What is that going to entail? What do you think the responsibilities will be?
I kind of already do most of the things that they do now. I love leadership. I love leading. I love being a light to these girls. I love being kind of a role model to them. It's just kind of being at the house, present in their day. We usually pick them up after school, and we come over here. We have different things that we do, vocational time, teaching them how to respect and take care of the things that God has given them. We have devotions that we do. We have worship nights. It's kind of all varies depending on the day and the schedule. But I'll be doing that. Whenever I step into more of a higher position, I'll have more contact with their parents, having one-on-one conversations and updates about what they're going through and how their week has been. I'll be a mentor, so I'll be able to kind of have more freedom in an ability to take them away from being around all the other girls, and then kind of have a meeting with them, help them walk through what they're going through, and in that kind of way.
Very good. That's amazing. How do you describe the vision or the mission or the heartbeat of this ministry?
I believe that it's about discipleship and helping those who are lost. It reminds me of that story about the prodigal son. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. And where he leaves the 99 to find that one, and I think that's a lot what Teen Challenge does, helping reach people, and really Jesus is the answer to everything, and why when we are lost, and that's when we're kind of going through what we are going through, and we don't know what we're looking for, and we don't know why we're doing what we're doing, helping them find Jesus, and then being able to teach them how to be in communion with him every day allows them to figure out why they did what they did, or why they are feeling the way they are, and then being able to step up in their own way, and step out in faith and kind of walk out the life that they have.
Bingo. That's awesome. So talk about some of the background situations these kids come from, the family situations, and how Teen Challenge is helping them work through that.
We have a lot of students that come in. I know I was adopted. We have a lot of our students here are adopted. Some of them are I don't know how to say this. Everyone is different. All the students that come in here are different. Some of them have more than others. We have different cultures. We have students that come in here who have never heard of Jesus. We have students that come in here that have their parents are preachers, and they have been like walking or been around the church like their whole life. And we have some students who are just they have different spiritual beliefs, and they don't believe in what we believe, or they don't see the way that we see things. Some of the students that come in here, this place, it's hard for them to learn to do things for themselves. Other students that come in here, it's a great opportunity for them to kind of have like independence. Because every student is different, we can't judge their circumstances like the same. So we kind of just each have to evaluate, just like, like get to know the students, get to know who they are, and like how they're thinking, how they process things, and what their struggles are, because everybody is different. But the staff here is very accepting of all of that, and it's it's just we work as a team. We work as a family. We do everything as a family here. So,
how can people get involved and support this ministry?
There are many ways that people can help this ministry, help get involved in supporting Teen Challenge. We do have scholarships for the students and families who aren't able to maybe provide their child with a place like this, because they may not be financially stable for that. So we do have donations. Occasionally we'll actually go out as a family and we'll have fundraisers. And so we do that. Some people will just call and bless us with just the part of their tithe comes here.
So why do you do what you do?
I do what I do because I remember what it was like to be lost. And Teen Challenge didn't save me, but God did. But Teen Challenge was a safe haven for me. I think I have a really big heart for people. I think God has put it on my heart that I need to share my blessing with other people. And I love working with kids. I've worked with kids. I've worked in daycares. I've worked at church with the youth. I've always been around kids my age and some even like older. But I think that I do what I do so that I can show people what God's doing in my life, and that He makes beautiful things out of broken pieces. And I think that's what I want people to know.
Celebrate what Jesus is doing throughout the nation and rise up to answer His call on your life. To serve the poor, heal the broken, free the captives, and bring joy to those in need. Find hope, encouragement, and motivation through Overcomers TV. This inspiring network features everyday people and ministries across America who are putting God's love in action. Tune in to Overcomers TV on your favorite app or streaming platform. It's time to overcome.